in on the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Yo to Bolt fam, it's the Director. We're jumping right in, baby. We got ourselves a reboot of the now infamous series of Sim Sundays. Let's roll the opener while I get the first game rocking and rolling. Action.
Who's got it better than us?
Into the end zone, Charger fans are witnesses to history.
After much deliberation, the series has been rebooted, and we are going into what would now be episode. It would be like episode 4. This is technically episode 1. We had to do some things in order to get the series moving, including simming the first 3 games. The Chargers in those 3 games went 1 and 2, a loss to the Chiefs, a win to the Raiders, and a loss to the Broncos in those first 3 sims. But they looked a lot better to me. We're hoping that the series finds its footing here. Every Madden is a little bit different, right? And in those Maddens, the settings that you put forward for, a simulation, there's a whole community that's now revolving around that in franchise and stuff. Those settings need some time to be dialed in. We found a YouTuber that was really good at honing in on that stuff. And so we applied those settings to our sim series, ran a few simulations, and here we are. The Chargers, who are now 1 and 2, are looking to find their second win of the year now versus the New York Giants. And we're jumping right into this series once again. And hopefully it works out, man. Again, this has been tough. We've ran, 2 episodes, something like 6 hours, maybe 7 hours with the reboot, trying to find the settings that would make this fun. And what we're trying to explain by that is, so people were like, oh, you don't like the Chargers losing this and that. Don't mind them losing, but it's the same script every single time. You know what I mean? The Chargers would be up. We would have a chance to win it in the fourth quarter, and Justin Herbert would give it away like an interception. And after the 4th time or so of that being the same exact result, we knew that we were kind of watching the same game on repeat, and that's not really fun for anybody. Apparently, it's going to be an issue that's kind of widely known in the franchise community, the simming community. We'll have to wait and see if we were able to solve it with some of the settings that they had us put in our sliders, I think is what they call them. The sliders for the quarterbacks, the CPU, the defense, all that kind of stuff. And so cross your fingers. We have at least some fun out here, man. It doesn't really matter to me so much grabbing a dub every single simulation, so much as it's a fun experience for everybody. And it obviously needs to vary from game to game, not be the same script over and over. Let's grab some shout-outs in the chat while the game's getting going. We got Gabe Gomez, the first person to drop in the chat, baby. Good to see you. St. Razo, Director's biggest fan. Miguel, Rafael, Mark F. Good to see everybody in here today, man. Here comes the first pass by Justin Herbert. It's going to be a nice pass to Omarion Hampton, the running back, for a first down. Trust me, I think we're going to see plenty of that in the actual season. Hugo, the doorman boss. Looking here. Wilson on any team other than Seattle looks weird. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. Hopefully we got all the right settings and everything in here. The roster looks good. The settings been dialed in. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Justin Herbert looking to pass again. He's going to hit the flat. It's going to be the rookie, Trey Harris, who picks up 5 yards. And the Bolts are on the move offensively. Good to see everybody, man. Keeping up with any other sports at the moment, Director? Not really. This is my Jeeping season. Now it is. I finally got my Wrangler back after so many years. And after being a dad, doing the minivan thing. And so we've been out having some adventures. It's been a lot of fun. Next carry goes for Omarion Hampton. It'll be a gain of 1. 3rd and 4 coming up. I have been giving golf a bit of a try. I don't know if it counts as golf. Top Golf, you guys know Top Golf. I've been going quite a bit. So the guys at Bolt Bros, right, they're like, we should go to Top Golf. And I was like, I don't know. I've never really golfed before. Wanted to get some practice in before getting in with the bros, right? So me and my family went. Man, that's a lot of fun. Like, I've been like 4 times since then. It's only been like a month. Oh, the catch off the deflection. It's a first down Conklin. We got to get the animations in here, man. That was sick. Conklin brings it in after initially it's batted in the air, and the Chargers drive continues. Hey, that's awesome, man. That is crazy. George, thank you so much, dude. 1st and 10. It's going to be the Chargers now at midfield. Justin Herbert, 5 wide. I'd like to see more running in these simulations as Omarion Hampton's going to swing out, and it's going to be a pass to the middle there, looking like was that Mike Williams, the intended receiver. It'll be 2nd and 10. Let's get some running in here, baby. Get some running in here. Top Golf was great. Absolutely suck at golf. I think that's why I was okay with it. Never really golfed before in my life. I mean, other than like, putt-putt and the mini golf courses and stuff like that. But my father-in-law, funny enough, was with us our 2nd time, and he's a really good golfer. So he kind of showed me all the good techniques and stuff. And, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Ooh, next reception comes in into the Chargers. It's a Trey Harris reception for a first down. The rookie, with his 2nd catch, keeps the drive alive, and the Chargers now at the 38-yard line of the Giants. Let's go. St. Razzo with the 13 months. Hey, Director, do you plan on hosting some Best Ball and Underdog or another fantasy league? Yes, we will definitely be doing more Underdog this year. As Omarion Hampton rushes for another yard. There it's 2nd and 8 coming up. Absolutely, dude. I had a lot of fun. I think I ended up winning 3 of those leagues in our last Underdog marathon, or whatever, what do you want to call it? Like, we got a whole bunch of mock drafts in before the season, right? And it was the Best Ball, so it was something that you kind of watch over the entire season. You don't have to make any roster moves, any waiver wire, or anything like that. And it was actually a lot of fun. It was one of those routines that I did at the end of every football night, go see how the Best Ball did, and we ended up doing pretty well. I think I ended up making it out maybe like plus 35 or something like that, which is pretty good for how many leagues that we were in. 3rd and 1 coming up with the Chargers. It's Conklin with the reception, and the Chargers now firmly in Cameron Dicker field goal range. Might be looking to be more conservative here and finally run the football. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I got you, Razzo. 13 months, thank you so much, man. Yes, absolutely, we'll be doing more fantasy collaborations here on the channel. Me and Underdog, we've been good, man. I've been very happy with him the last couple of seasons. In motion's the running back, Justin Herbert, looking to throw it again. It's going to be a quick throw underneath, and it's Omarion Hampton, who's been put to work today at receiver. Only a couple of yards on the ground with a few carries, but he's got to have, 20 yards now on his first drive as a receiver in this drive. That's what you want to see out of Omarion Hampton this season. Keep him as a premium and primary weapon for this team, both on the ground and through the air. He can provide pretty much everything that you need. You're all good, Razzo. Here comes Justin Herbert passing once again, and it's going to be another pass for Trey Harris, who brings it all the way down for almost a 1st yard. Harris banged up a little bit. It'll be 2nd and inches for the Chargers, who may now finally run the football. I'll have to wait and see. But so far looking a lot better. The one thing that everybody collectively agreed on when I was looking for the settings of Sims is that the computer really is bad at calling run plays, and there's no slider for that, which is unfortunate. So it's kind of going to be whatever it is they give us is what we're going to get, as Lad McConkey will bring in another first down for the Chargers as we're inching closer and closer to the end zone, looking for our first touchdown of the day. Cody says, I can't wait to meet you at the Vikings game. My son is so excited to meet you. Let me know what you our wife like to drink. I'll bring it down to Thunder Alley. Sounds good, Cody. I'm excited to meet you. I think the plan right now is I'm going to be hanging out with the Die Hard Bolt Club guys. I think they're going to set us up with the booth as we get Conklin with the broken tackle, but he gets tackled once more at the 7-yard line. So it should be a lot easier to find me this year. In previous years, I kind of just walk around. I'm having fun. Meeting as many people as I can, but having a designated spot I think will help a lot more people who are planning on saying hi, be able to find us. Should be pretty fun. Plan on going to the training camp? No, I'm not going to be able to attend training camp this year. I got some family stuff going on. Got to stay on the home front this year as Najee Harris rounds the corner into the end zone. That's a touchdown, Chargers. Najee Harris. And that's a very predictable first score of the day for Sim Sundays. Najee Harris. We got some Harrises on the squad. Najee runs it in for the first score of the day. Where's the run game? Yeah, I don't know. We're still looking for the sliders that'll help us get a variety of play calling in that area. But Najee takes it in for the score. The Chargers, first points on the board. Here comes Russell Wilson and Malik Neighbors. And their first opportunity on offense. I got to change this, man. This is bugging me. Hang on. They're going for the extra point. Better? I feel like my head was getting cut off that whole time. There we go. The old camera must be slipping down a little bit. We'll tighten everything up after the show. Here we go, baby. Chargers, Giants with a 7-0 lead. I wish I would have written down the scores. I felt stupid about it, but I didn't have a lot of time before the show. I had some stuff that I had to get taken care of before the stream today. But for those of you who missed it, I know we have about 100 people in here now. In our quick sims, the Chargers went 1-2. They beat the Raiders. Very close game versus the Chiefs, I might add, though. The Chiefs definitely, Chargers were just maybe 10, 15 yards away from a game-winning field goal, which would have been awesome. And the Broncos game, I can't remember what the score of that one was. But the Chargers now looking for their second win of Sim Sundays here versus the New York Giants. We don't suck anymore. Hey, there was a whole lot of mess going on in terms of the settings. Shout out to Ricardo. Sent me some stuff from some certain websites to help us figure out, what the AI is doing, some settings to get a more variety of gameplay. And so far, it seemed okay. I ran 2 games over the course of this week, one this morning and one last week, to kind of see if the script changed a little bit, and it did. And we're hoping to see a variety of different scripts as we go forward, as Russell Wilson tries to run and throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Derwin James in coverage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, training camp, unfortunately, is not going to happen this year for me. We got some stuff happening on the home front that Papa Director needs to be in attendance for. Here comes 2nd and 10. Russell Wilson looking, fires underneath to the flat, and it is dropped, flat out dropped by their tight end or wide receiver, number 84. It was Tarheeb Still in coverage. I got to go grab the roster one more time. The New York Giants roster. Whoever number 84 is, which I'm going to guess is, well, I guess we don't have to guess. Let's go down here. 3rd and 10. Here comes the Giants. It's a play action throw over the middle. It's number 17 who picks up the first down at the last second. Number 17 being Wan'Dale Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson, I'm guessing from the slot, picks up the first down there. And who was number 84 from before? Is it Slayton? 84. Theo Johnson. Oh, yeah, Theo Johnson, the tight end. I was pretty excited about him coming out of college, out of Penn State, right? He had a nice upside, but a flat-out drop in the first target for him in this game doesn't look good. Here comes the next first carry for the Giants. It's going to be a nice gain, 7 yards. Tyron Tracy, the exceptional receiving back in New York, who picks up 7, a 2nd and 3 coming up. Is 28 years later worth watching? Yes, but I'm going to tell you guys, just a forewarning, it's pretty intense, and it can get kind of graphic. If you're a fan of the original, I think you would really like it, though. But it is definitely an intense movie. Here comes 3rd and 3 after a nice tackle. Who was that for the Chargers? Number 2 of the Bolts. It's going to be a 3rd and short. A 3rd and short. Excuse me, the allergies. We're at the tail end of it, hopefully. And that was Elijah Molden, by the way. Elijah Molden on the tackle there. 3rd and 3, Giants. Can Russell Wilson convert? Yes, he can. It's going to be another target for Wan'Dale Robinson, who picks up the first, and the Giants are on the move. Yeah, that movie was awesome. Very intense, but very awesome. And a bit graphic when it comes to the, well, I guess you would see. It's there's a lot of stuff happening. Let's just say my wife was blushing half the movie. So weird to see Russell Wilson on the Giants. Yeah, I have a Malik Neighbors in my fantasy league, and he's definitely more exciting for me at quarterback than what he was working with last year. Here comes Russell Wilson. Ooh, getting free is Bud Dupree. Can he bring him down? Yes, he can. It's a sack. First sack of the day. Yes, we want to see more of those. Bud Dupree gets in there. It's a sack on Russell Wilson. It takes us to a 2nd and 16 on this drive. Very, very nice. Second and 16. Russell Wilson and the Giants. In motion is going to be the running back, Tracy. He's going to try and hit his target, Robinson. Having a day already. Picks up, what would that be, 11 yards? It's a third and very manageable 5 all of a sudden. Russell Wilson's on the move. By the way, another very important aspect to this that we found out on YouTube for one of the settings, it's sim this year. Last year it was competitive. That's what made the gameplay feel a lot better. This year it is sim. And we were just assuming that it would stay competitive like last year, but no, sim is the best setting from what we're hearing. Here comes 3rd and 5. Russell Wilson. Oh, he's going to get picked off. It's Derwin James, I think. No, it's Dayan Henley. Dayan Henley with the interception. Hey, that's pretty big, dude. That's pretty big. Dayan Henley with the pick. And the reason I say that's pretty big because in the sliders that we're following from this guy, interceptions used to be at 50, and then we brought it all the way down to 25. It's a lot harder to get interceptions with these settings. And Dayan Henley beautifully reads the play and plucks it out of the air, taking it the other way, and the Chargers are back on offense after a nice defensive takeaway by Dayan Henley. Let's get some zeros in the chat for Ranger. Let's go, baby. Yeah, Jorge. Is it Jorge or George? Yes, the allergies have been intense this year. I feel like we're coming out of the tail end of it, though. Feeling a little better. Some zeros in here. 1st and 10. It's Justin Herbert handing it off. It's going to be, a nice hurdle by Hampton. And that's going to pick up 5. We're starting to see some moves out of the run game. Please, let's continue. Let's get some more yards. I feel like the CPU needs to see results out of the run game. Otherwise, they completely abandon it. He says either. All right. So excited to see the new Chargers jersey reveal. Oh, man. What do you guys think, dude? We went over a whole video. If you guys watched the video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we got some really awesome options for the Darks. It's going to be a nice reception. Who is it? It's number 81, Mike Williams. Picks up the 1st down, Chargers. And so far, this game's looking a lot better than the first version of Sim Sundays so far. But yeah, we got some cool options, man. We'll talk more about that in just a second because that's the talk of the town right now. Hard to describe without showing examples, though. It's a crossbody throw for Justin Herbert. Hits his man, Conklin, for an 8-yard gain. Nice moves by Justin Herbert. It's a 2nd and 2. Hugo says, I'm not sure if I mentioned in the last stream, but I finally get discharged Tuesday. Yes! From the hospital, get to go home. Hugo, fire up that PlayStation. Get that Madden loaded up. Get that GTA loaded up. Have some relaxation. Very well-earned relaxation time. Very happy for you, Hugo. Very happy for you. Rest up. Have some fun. Go home. Enjoy yourself, my friend. Yes, some zeros. How many yards is Hampton at now? He's got more receiving yards than rushing yards. For sure so far. Let's see if that trend continues. You're putting him in motion. He's been an excellent receiver all day. Justin Herbert's going to go over the middle. Finds his tight end yet again. His favorite target today, Tyler Conklin. And it's going to be another 1st down, Chargers at the 15-yard line. Remember, this drive started off the back of an interception by Dayan Henley. And the Bolts now on the move at the 15-yard line. First thing you plan to do? Oh, I bet, dude. Get that long prologue to GTA 6, baby. Can't wait for Conklin to be so excited. Yeah, me too. I think he's a very underrated addition right now. Oh, another Conklin. That's twice. The concentration. The tipped ball goes into the hands of Conklin. What are the odds that happens twice in one game? It's a 6-yard reception, and Conklin's been the hero of this game versus the New York Giants. Let's see some 83s in the chat, dude. That's hilarious. Let's go. 2nd and 4. Let's run it, baby. It's Justin Herbert over the middle, finds McConkey. 1st down, lad. Conklin is him, dude. You think Mike Williams wears 81 or switches to 7 like you said? I think it's going to stay 81. I think him and Will Dissly talked about it, and Dissly gave him the number back, and there was some exchange in terms of money for charity. It was a nice story. Nice story. Justin Herbert looking, fires underneath. Ooh, close. 0 was in the area. Is it a touchdown? They're going to call it a touchdown. It's the rookie, Trey Harris. Did he spin over the line? Let's get a replay on that one. Justin Herbert on the drag hits him, and there's a spin that may have broken the plane. I think they're going to take another look at that. I don't know if he broke. I don't know. From my angle, I'm not quite sure. Will they give the rookie his first touchdown of the year? That would be his first, even in the simulations, I would believe. They're going to let it stand. Hey, 9's in the chat for Trey Harris. Let's go. And the Bolts are up 14-0 on the New York Giants. Charger City. Hey, man. Big love to you, too, man. Big love to you and yours. Thank you for the positive words and the positive vibes in the chat, baby. Do you think Trey Harris might be a sleeper pick for fantasy? No, but if you are going into this season with Ladd McConkey available in the 2nd or 3rd round, pound the table, dude. Ladd, I would not be the least bit shocked to see him hit 1,300 or 1,400 yards and double-digit scores. Like, with all the supporting cast around him all of a sudden, I think he could really, really break out again, which is crazy because he had the best rookie season by a wide receiver in Chargers history. Slam or smash the button on Ladd, dude. Get Ladd on your fantasy rosters. If some people reach for him in the late 1st, you could make a case for it, but I would definitely consider him in the 2nd and 3rd round for sure. At this point, we'll have to wait and see where his ADP settles in. Those make Chargers fumble. When the last game, though, the sliders, again, I have to go through and look at the slider settings that we put in from, again, it's a YouTuber that does a lot of franchise. I don't know how much the fumble setting was on. I think it may have been around the same, which is 50. 50 down the line for everything, and we changed a lot of stuff. Here comes the carry. It's going to be Tracy. Picks up 4. It's a 2nd and 6, and it's going to hit the 2-minute warning in this first game. You didn't think it was in the end zone? I'll take it too, baby. I'll take it too. Lodge says, what up, director? You decided to skip games 1 and 2 for the restart? Yeah, we got to get the show on the road, especially now that we've got the Hall of Fame game on the 31st of July. I like to get all these games out the door before our first preseason game because obviously I'm going to be live for those. And those generally are on, Sundays and Saturdays. But we'll wait and see. We don't want to fatigue ourselves. Oh, here's another Wan'Dale Robinson reception. Dude, Robinson's all over us this game. Not one reception for Malik Neighbors, but Robinson's got to be pushing 50, 60 yards so far in the first half. Yeah, absolutely crazy. So the first 3 games, we went 1 and 2. We beat the Raiders. We lost to the Chiefs and the Broncos. But it was definitely a lot better results in terms of a sim than we had seen before. Much more accurate. Yeah, so far it feels a lot better. It feels a whole lot better. That's all we're looking for. We want to have fun. We don't want to watch the same game on repeat over and over. Because there was literally a script we were following in the first 4 games. That's not fun for anybody. Here's a reception underneath the first. No, I was going to say the first for Malik, but no, that's another reception for Robinson. Russell Wilson just going back to the slot over and over and over. 3rd and 6. The Chargers with 3 timeouts. They're at the 39-yard line. Maybe don't worry about a timeout at this point. See what the Giants are deciding to cook up here. Holy cow. It's Russell Wilson. He's going to try and take off on the ground. Picks up the first a little bit more and finally taken down to the 20. 28 seconds left, but that was a huge chunk play by Russell Wilson on the ground. Do you think Hampton will have over or under 1808 total rushing yards? Definitely under. But, I would definitely be encouraged and not shocked at all to see him go over 1,000 in his rookie year. I definitely can see that happening. Signed Keenan Allen jersey. Nice, Marcus. Nice. Here comes Russell Wilson. Fires underneath. Hits his tight end. It might be Theo Johnson again. Yes, it is. But it's only going to pick up 5 yards and forces him to burn another timeout. Chargers trying to hold him to 3 just before the first half concludes. Got to buy new jersey again because my brother took all but one. Your brother took your jerseys? You got to go smack him up upside the head, dude. If my brother came in and took all my jerseys, I'd break into his house and smack him silly. 2nd and 5. Wilson over the middle finds Tracy. It's another first down. They lose their last timeout, and that's going to give them a fresh set of downs. It's maybe 2 or even 3 shots at the end zone. Got to see how they're going to attack their Chargers. Need to be careful. Honestly, Hugo, what I would recommend, wait until July 15th. The new jerseys are going to be revealed that day. I'm definitely going to pick up a few. I'm really worried. I have a feeling that if Hassan Haskins gets cut, that Hampton's going to change to 28, and I want to get the right Hampton jersey for the year. Russell Wilson looking. He's got a lot of heat on him. Wilson flushed out the pocket, has to throw it away. 10 seconds left in the clock. 10 seconds left in the clock. Hugo. Hopefully, when you see that couple of beers moment, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? That couple of beers. Brother comes over. Everyone's a little tense, but you got in back pocket a couple of beers. You know? You guys watch a little Chargers football. Have a few laughs. Hope you and him. Off the hands of Robinson. Almost intercepted by Alohi. Hope you and your brother come to terms, man. I fought with my brother for a little while, too. But now he's like my best bud. Did you see the new alternatives? Yeah, dude. That's why I'm waiting. They have a new merch launch that date, too. Oh, you bet your butt I'm going to be in on that. I think at the very least, on the 15th, I'm going to order a Trey Harris jersey. I think I feel pretty good about that. Let's get me Trey Harris. And then maybe after camp, after all the cuts and everything are done, maybe I'll order a Hampton. Because you guys know that I'm getting a Hampton jersey. Like, that was my dude this offseason. I couldn't believe it when we drafted him. He's definitely going to be in the collection. We're going to get him in the collection. Got to get alt jersey too. Yeah. Dude, that's the first offensive lineman jersey I've bought in a long time. Actually, I have it sitting over right here next to me too. I wear that one a lot. I'm very, very proud of the alt jersey. How's the settings now? Just got in. So far, so good. We found a community of YouTubers that run a lot of simulation and franchise, so they don't touch the game like I do. Like we just let it run on sim. And they found some good settings via their sliders. And we ran, a few simulations with those sliders. They look a lot better to me. We did sim the first 3 games. Chargers are 1-2 right now. But so far, so good. Nice run by Hampton, but it was the last play of the quarter. The last play of the half. We're going into the second half now. Chargers, I think, are kicking it away in the second half in this one. Haskins is not getting cut. I mean, you never know. That running back room is ridiculous right now. And I could see it. I could definitely see the top 4, Haskins being that RB4 / he's kind of that fullback option that they use a little bit. But yeah, no, I definitely think that he's got a good shot at making the roster. But if he doesn't, if something, there's a... think about it. But think about the top 4 running backs. So the Chargers roster 4. What do you got? You got Hampton. You got Harris, right? You got, for sure, Kamani Vidal. Is it Haskins or is it Rocket Sanders? It could be Rocket. Rocket could take that spot just like that. And then you're looking at a number 28 Hampton going into the season. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I think Rocket is a very, very good player that could force himself into that spot. But also Haskins has the familiarity and the utility that the team likes. So it's up in the air for me. I'm going to have to wait. Very important for our special teams, too. Yeah, a lot goes into play there. But we don't, again, Rocket Sanders threw a huge wrench into that for me. I'm gonna wait and see. I will get a Hampton jersey. It will be ordered by the time we get the official word on whether or not he's 8 or 28. We live stream the jersey announcements. No. Here comes the Malik Neighbors carry. It's going to be -2 on the first drive here of the second half. The reason for that, and one of the reasons I'm not going to camp, is my son is having an operation. He's on the spectrum, and they have this huge thing that they got to do in order to get his dental work done. They got to put him under, and I'm going to be with him on that date. That's the date that surgery is going down. So unfortunately, I won't be able to live stream the reaction, but I will be doing a ton of video content on it when I get back. Here comes the next play. It's a reception by something. I didn't quite see. Number 18, is that Slayton? Let's see. Number 18, Darius Slayton picks up a chunk yard play there. It's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up. 3rd and 2. Hope he keeps number 8. I'm cool with either one. I kind of want him to be 28, but I just want to make sure I have the right jersey in the closet. Here comes Russell Wilson. He could take off. Watch out. It's a pass on the run. And off the hands of Johnson again. 2 huge drops by Theo Johnson. It's a 4th and 2 by the Giants. Do they go for it? I wouldn't think they do. I wouldn't think they do. Odell was drafted by Harbaugh and Ortiz. Rocket wasn't. But Rocket was a undrafted free agent this year. And man, they are very excited about him. They have talked a lot about Rocket in their interviews, that how much they love him. And it's easy to see. Like, that dude is incredibly fast for his size. Like, he's like 6'3", like 200-something pounds. The dude is a rock. That's why they call him Rocket. He's huge and super fast for some reason. He's awesome. He defies all logic. First for kiddo. Hey, thank you so much, Saint. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's just, yeah. This is for a parent of a child who's on the spectrum. This is like, you think about it the day you get the diagnosis, and it's like your worst nightmare. As the Chargers, who dropped it? 2nd and 10. Got to see who was in the area. Somebody dropped it. After Theo dropped it, the Chargers get a drop of their own. But yeah, I've been ruining this day since we got his diagnosis. Because, of course, you think, like, man, how is that going to, like, what are you going to do? And he's gotten a lot better, and he's very open to it, and he's very, ready for it. But yeah, it's been a very huge stress for a long time. 2nd and 10, Chargers. Justin Herbert passes. Oh, nice pass. Hits Will Dissly. Is that Will Dissly? No. That's Mike Williams, of course, now, number 81. The change of 81 back in the hands of Mike Williams, who picks up a nice play there. 1st down, Chargers. Welcome back, Big Mike. Welcome back. Last time the Chargers were in the Super Bowl, they played in the Hall of Fame game. Hey, I like our odds, dude. I like our odds. I think Vidal gets cut. I know, but the coaches love him too. Those are the 2 running backs outside of the, of the outside the top 2 that they've been talking about constantly. Is that another reception for Big Mike? Oh my goodness, Mike Williams is having himself a day. That's like his 4th reception. And now the Chargers at the 39-yard line continue to drive. 14-3 right now is the score. And so far, it's looking great. Thank you so much, Gabe. But no, Vidal and Rocket have been the 2 running backs that the coaches have been raving about in terms of the depth pieces. I haven't heard much about Haskins, but, Haskins is a very big special teams piece, too, which that is an unspoken and unthinkable job most times, too. There's Ladd McConkey with another 1st down. Ladd. And the Chargers are on the move. Would love to see more running. We are in the San Francisco 49ers playbook, by the way. I think we settled in on that, much like we did last year, which is why you're seeing so much motion from the running back. I don't hate it, but I want to see more runs. Here's Justin Herbert flushed out the pocket. He's going to hit his tight end, who picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 coming up. Thank you guys for the kind words, man. I appreciate that. Rocket was recruited as a wide receiver. Yeah, he's a big boy, though. He's a big boy. Luke Grimm makes the roster at 53. Dude, there's so many pieces. It's great room right now in terms of, the practice squad even. It's going to be a fun training camp. That's all I'm going to say. I'm gutted that we're not going to be there. Comes Justin Herbert, fires, batted down. Oh, he had a wide open Conklin. Conklin would have walked that thing in for a touchdown. Instead, we're looking at a 3rd and 9. Can the Chargers convert? Us Chargers fans see what a bad special teams can do. Yeah, for sure. I don't know whatever decision they make. I feel pretty good about the special teams. Brian Fagan's been awesome since he stepped in. I think we've been definitely at the top marks of special teams since he was he was brought on. Here comes a side throw. Justin Herbert unable to hit his target. And it's going to be 4th and 9. Paulson Adebo in coverage, and the Chargers likely try a kick here by Cameron Dicker on 4th and 9 from the 22. Much other time, Jason's son. Hey, what's going on, man? Is this Jason? Oh, from Kansas. Yes. How you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat, dude. Yeah, your dad was a huge fan in the chat, man. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in, man. Jason Epperly, right? Awesome fan of the show, dude. Yeah, give my thoughts to your family. Thank you so much for jumping in here, dude. Hope you guys have a good time. I'm guessing everybody's still rooting for the Chargers, right? Good to see you, man. You know, I don't miss going on 4th every time. Yeah, that definitely bit us in the butt a lot. Yeah, the depth on the roster looking real good, man. Real good. Here comes the return. Chargers after the Cameron Dicker. By the way, we forgot. Let's get the Cameron Dicker in here real quick. Let's get the Cameron Dicker. It's good. Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers, 3 points, puts us at a 14-point lead. Now going into 3 minutes, 33 seconds in the third quarter, all threes. Jersey reveal going to be nuts. I'm so excited, dude. Again, I'm going to be at the doctor's office with my son. He's having surgery that day, but I if permitted, we'll see how the timing works out for everything. I may actually go live on my phone, or I'll be at least present on social media. We'll say that much. That's as much as I'm willing to commit. But we're gonna be busy that entire day, obviously, as little director, getting some dental work done. Here comes 2nd and 4 for the Giants. Chargers defense, not too bad this game, only allowing 3 points. They got an interception by Dan Henley. Here comes the next carry. Oh, just as I'm complimenting the defense, we see a runaway play. Oh, is that Tyron Tracy? Who is that? He breaks the tackle and gets tackled just inside the 5. Oh, just as we're complimenting the defense, a huge play breaks away by the Giants. And Cam Hart, cleaned up by Alohi Gilman, saves it from being a touchdown. Can the Chargers save this disaster from becoming 6 points? 1st and goal. Is Russell looking to pass it? Watch out for Malik Neighbors. Watch out for Malik. Ooh, it's underneath. It's going to be Darius Slayton for the touchdown, Giants. And the Chargers offense got to go out there and answer. Yeah, Jason Epperly, if you guys don't remember, he was in the channel quite a bit. I would say less than a year ago. Unfortunately, passed away. But he was awesome, man. And his wife came in and said, hey, and now we got his son here. It's great to see you, man. Great to see you. Your dad was awesome. Could I join your crew? How can I? It's through YouTube, but we'll see if we can make something. I've tried looking into it a couple of times as like honorary members and stuff like that. So you just kick back this stream, enjoy yourself. I'll look into it after we're done and see if we can get you in here. Join the crew. Thank you so much, Hugo. Dr. Rumor has it that's yellow alternates and powder blue helmet. I mean, honestly, onside, if they pull it off, if they do a good job with it, I'm about it. It's not my favorite combo. I've been an admirer of the yellow jersey for a long time, but it's definitely not in like my top 2 or 3. But I could be about it. Depends on how they pull it off. I saw some mock-ups where I was like, yeah, okay, I'd be cool with that. It reminds me of the Color Rush jerseys. Unfortunately, it reminds me a lot of the Rams Color Rush jersey. You guys remember that? The Rams had a Color Rush jersey that was all yellow at the time. I think theirs was more like mustardy, though, right? Chargers would be more like a golden, right? The sunshine golden. Let me see if I can find the Rams Color Rush. This was back a while ago. I want to avoid. Can I get to the screen with you guys? Let's see. Is that Todd Gurley? Yeah. Let's see if I can get over here with you guys. Let's run this play real quick. Justin Herbert looking, fires. Nice first down for the rookie, Trey Harris. Here we go. Yeah. You guys remember these? I want to avoid looking exactly like this, which would be tough, right? Which would be tough. But other than that, like, I could be about it. I don't mind the yellow jerseys. I love the color rush. Love the color rush. And I would like to see if they end up going for yellow, let's really commit. Make it like a bombshell, like boom, of yellow. Here comes the next play. Ooh, nice play. A nice little carry there by Hampton. He'll pick up 4. Not a lot of running plays this game. The computer doesn't really run too many run plays, which is unfortunate for the simulation, but not much we can do about it. I read a lot of franchise guys who do exactly what we're doing. They run the simulation. They don't touch the controller. A lot of guys complaining that, the play call variety is not very good, which, it's not much we can do about that. But at least it's a bit funner to watch at this point. The Chargers still up 7-0, by the way, third quarter. 2nd and 11 coming up after the penalty. Najee not player, haven't seen much of him. He scored a touchdown earlier, but yeah, it's mostly been Hampton. Ooh, almost intercepted. Gotta watch out. In and out of the hands of the receiver. We've seen a couple of tipped balls brought in by Conklin, but now 3rd and 11. Giants are finding some momentum. Gotta watch out. Some sort of Royals, since we didn't use the Royals last year. Yeah, Royals are fine. I don't mind the Royals. I like the color rush, like you were saying. I like the color rush a lot. Here's Justin Herbert firing. Oh, is that Conklin again? 83's in the chat. What a freaking catch. Oh! Oh, dude. Malik lined up as tight end. You know why? Because they have Juice check. They got check in the Niners. That's who that play is designed for. Conklin, man. Yowzers. Now the Chargers into Giants territory. That was huge, man. What a huge first down. Here's Justin Herbert. He's on the keeper. Justin Herbert takes off inside the 15. It's a 13-yard line. We all need to see more of that this year, dude. Justin Herbert has got the mobility to be another weapon, and I think he wants to do it, man. That is a huge first down, Justin Herbert. Nice run by the running back. Let's go. Turbo. 38 days away from the Hall of Fame game. I'm feeling it, man. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? I can feel it, Mr. Krabs. Here comes the next play. It's Hampton. Nice, powerful running. Picks up 4. Little banged up, the rookie. We might see a little more Najee to close out this game. That's a good real-life example of why the Chargers did what they did. They want to be able to close out games, and you need to make sure you've got, fresh feet, fresh legs at the running back position and backups. The Chargers are going to get hit with another delay of game. Oh, it's offsides. Defense, never mind. Yes. Let's run it. It's 2nd and 1 at the 4. Get out Najee. Let's get his second touchdown of the day. Let's go. Bring me Najee. Line up 22. Yes. It's 22 behind Matlock. Let's go. Oh, he's throwing it. What? It's a Conklin touchdown. Oh, they got everybody. Touchdown, Chargers. It's Conklin. And the Chargers now pull away a little bit more. It's going to be a 24-10 lead pending the extra point. Oh, let's go. Conklin, dude, what a game for him. Been an incredible game for Conk, dude. He has been just the secret weapon on this offense. Could this be a preview of the actualities and things to come? 83's in the chat, man. Najee and Conklin bring it in for touchdowns today, man. That is awesome. Who was the third touchdown? Was it Conk again? I know it was Najee and it was Conklin. Who was the third touchdown? Help me, chat. Oh, it was the rookie. It was Trey Harris. It was Trey Harris. Trey Harris was the first touchdown of the game. No, it was the second touchdown. Either way, it was Trey Harris, Najee Harris, and Conklin. Man, it's going to be tough on the names this year. Trey Harris, Najee Harris, Tyler Conklin, Lad McConkey. Am I missing any? It's going to be tough. Got dad autographed jersey. I don't know. Getting into football. Hey, well, you're in a good place. You're in a good place. You're among friends. 150 Chargers fans in here who would love to get you up to speed and get you hyped with the rest of the Bolt fam. And you're in enemy territory, too, so you're going to need some backup. We got your back. Is it me or does Justin Herbert look smaller based off the pictures and videos this offseason? If that was the case, I would think it's because he would want to run more, especially with Greg Roman's scheme. It could be. I mean, I will say that it has been a little noticeable, but not much. And I think it's because last year he really did bulk up. Like, he was a big boy, you know? We'll have to wait and see how the all the official photos and stuff look, because we've been fooled before. Hampton looked like a 7-foot giant. And it turns out, you know, they're a little bit different. Here comes another play for Tracy, who had one breakaway play. Got to watch out for Tracy, man. The Giants are finding a lot of success on their run today. 7 minutes left. Guess it's not bad that they're running. Just got to contain them a little bit better. It's a 1st and 10 to the 29. What's going on, Will Banks? Good to see you. First season following the Bolts. Can't wait. Bolt up from the UK. Hey, Nathan, welcome to the Bolts. Welcome to the Bolt fam. Next play, Russell Wilson underneath. He'll hit his guy. Theo Johnson. Is that a couple of drops this game? Big plays, man. Theo. He holds on to a couple of those. You're looking at a first down, maybe more points on the board. Luckily, the Chargers playing very, very good defense. Outside of that one play by Tracy, let's see if they can hold it down. That Tracy was definitely interesting. Is that Malik Neighbors in at running back? It is a carry for Neighbors. Neighbors tackled behind the line. Giants. Interesting. Again, we didn't touch nothing for the Giants playbooks. Is this really in the Giants playbook? They're running a little Deebo Samuel action with Malik Neighbors. I don't know if I like that. as a Malik Neighbors dynasty owner of Neighbors on my roster, I don't want him running the football. Maybe, but I don't want. He's a bit smaller to be taking those kinds of hits. Here's the next play. It's Tracy. Chargers. I'm going to lock in here, man. Tracy closing in on 100 yards this game. And again, we're only 8-minute quarters, so that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Who's your favorite draft pick this year and why? Oh, dude. Okay, obviously it's Amari Hampton because I was hyping that up. And honestly, I was at a point where I didn't think it was going to happen. I drafted him in the Bleacher Report, the huge draft that they got all those creators together, and it was this big production. When it came to be my turn and I was on the clock representing the Chargers, I picked Omari and Hampton because that's who I wanted, but I didn't think in a million years it would happen. It's one of those things where you dream about it, but your expectations are like, well, you know, there's all these other options. Chargers might be needing this or needing that, offense, defense, whatever. Hampton is definitely my favorite pick, and it's because he's going to be the face of the franchise or the face of the offense with him and Justin Herbert. At some point, when you think of the Chargers offense, you're thinking Herbert, you're thinking Hampton, you're thinking Lad McConkey, and that's exactly what we needed. The team that wants to run needed an exceptional weapon on the ground, and we got the guy, man. I'm very happy with that. I'm ecstatic. Shouldn't even say very happy. I'm ecstatic that we got Amari and Hampton on the squad, dude. He's going to be amazing. In this system, with this team and this offense and this coaching and this offensive line, like, yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm very excited. Are we picking for QB too? Heineke. I don't know what the Trey Lance experiment is looking at. Maybe training camp, I don't know, or practice squad. Underneath throw, it's Tracy. Tracy has been the focal point of their offense so far. Only 4 minutes left. Third and 13, so you're looking at a fourth down look here as well. At midfield, I'd be very shocked if they didn't go for it. Let's see if they can pick up a 3rd and 13 first. Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Oh, the Chargers bring the heat, and it's dropped. Tyron Tracy, who's been running all over us today with the drop, and the Chargers likely play one more down on defense here, right? We're likely see a 4th down try by the Giants. Yes, we do. 4th and 13. Chargers, come on, lock it in, dude. This would be a huge turnover. Come on, baby. Chargers. Some heat, and nicely defended with the dive. Who was that? Was that Dayan? Was that Elijah Molden? Who was that? Who gave us the diving swat? Denied, they said. Give us a replay. I want to get the proper number in the chat. Who was that, dude? That was incredible. They said, not today. Oh, dude, it may have been Dayan Henley. I don't know. Dayan with the interception and the diving swat, but it also looked like it could have been the nickel, which it would be the case a lot for Elijah Molden to be the guy. I don't know, dude. That was sick. What an effort there, and the Chargers get the ball back at midfield. Even a field goal here likely puts this away, and they're going to be able to drain most of the clock anyway. Let's see some runs by Omarion to close this thing out, dude. Yes. Where did Easton Stick go? I don't know where Easton is now. Why are the Chargers throwing it? This follows the script from before, but mind you. No. Y'all should be running the football. Was it Tarheeb? Was it Tarheeb still? It could have been Tarheeb as well. Maybe I didn't see Tarheeb in that animation right after, but that would make so much sense because he is the nickel. It's him and Elijah Molden in the nickel a lot. And I got Derwin kind of in there too. Why are we throwing the football? All right, nice catch by the rookie, 3rd and 4. We should be running it. $30 million guaranteed contract for Travis Hunter. Total of $46.6 million on a 4-year deal for the 2nd overall pick. He's 2nd overall, right? Insane. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome, Chargers. Kansas, man. I appreciate you sharing that with us, dude. Yeah, we love Jason around here, man. Good guy. 3rd and 4. It's Justin Herbert. He's going to go underneath and hits his tight end, who's been very busy today. It'll keep the clock moving. But the Chargers likely punt this one away. We'd love to see some more runs in that drive. But either way, Chargers going to punt it back with what it's going to be under 3 minutes. Stick is with Atlanta now. Oh, okay, good. Him and Morgan Fox, nice. If someone got injured, ooh. Wait, we're going to try the kick? Did Cameron Dicker just hit it? Wait, what? And did they run into the kicker? What happened? Brian Burns just roughed the kicker, and we got the first down. But wait. Cameron Dicker just hit like a 60-yarder. No? I looked up. I didn't quite see everything, and it's all wiped away anyway because we got the first down. But what just happened? How long was that field goal that Cameron Dicker just hit? Because he got it. I saw that he got it, but how long was it? Help me out, chat. That was crazy. Here comes the carry. It's Hampton finally. Hampton wrapped up at the line. It's a 2nd and 10. Sick would it be if they played Dr. Dre, Still Dre, whenever Tarheeb Still gets a pick 6? That would be sick. Go to the replay. We can't. We don't got no control. This is Sim Sundays. Here comes another run, maybe, by Omarion. Come on, baby. Wow. That was crazy. We may have seen like a 60-something yard field goal by Cameron Dicker, wiped away by a roughing the kicker. Going to help us drain pretty much the rest of the clock down to the 2-minute warning and then some. We are definitely in Dicker field goal range now. Jim Harbaugh said Justin gained 20 pounds this offseason. 20 pounds? That can't all be muscle, right? That's pretty crazy. 3rd and 8. Is it another run by Omarion? Yes, it is. Omarion. Ooh, Omarion's got some space. The rookie. His biggest run of the day. It's going to go for about 15 yards. Let's go. Omarion Hampton keeps that clock running, and the Giants are burning timeouts. Nice play. Nice blocking by the Chargers. This win would put us at 2-2 on the season. Even things out. Get ready for what's the next game today? Is it the Commanders? Yeah, that's going to be a big one. We need some help. We need some help on that one. Here's Omarion, another carry. 10 carries for 41 yards for Omarion so far. Not too bad. But they're already training hard. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the whole the culture and the way of life in the Jim Harbaugh system, like it's been adopted and accepted and embraced, and now they are moving full tilt. 2nd and 8, Hampton still at running back. Another carry for Hampton. Hampton has a nice opening. Hampton gets his first touchdown as a rookie. Touchdown, Chargers. Omarion Hampton seals this one. Game over. Omarion Hampton, his first touchdown as a Los Angeles Charger. And that will pull us away now. 30-10 is the score. And the rookie makes it unwinnable for the New York Giants. Let's see some 8s in the chat, baby. Omarion ends the day beautifully. Really kind of struggled early. That's going to put him over 50 yards in a score for the rest of the day. But let's also remember his receiving yards as well. Big, nice hole by Becton, too. It's beautiful. Beautiful work by the offensive line in that drive. Gadsden going to be a better Darren Waller? I don't know, dude. I've been wondering how much Gadsden we're going to be throwing in there. I imagine we're going to see a little bit more as the season goes on. Think about both new unis. Very excited to think about what they could be, man. My favorite so far, if you guys watch my video kind of going over all of the fan art and the concepts that have been kind of pushed out on social media, my favorite so far is the classic, Navy, similar to this helmet and this uniform right here, right? For Justin Herbert, I saw that concept put together a few weeks ago. Very, very clean. That's my favorite. My second favorite, though, is a yellow outline jersey on top of black. Oh, it looks so good, dude. So good. Both of those I'll be very happy with. We've heard some cool stuff about maybe a yellow, maybe a navy. Got to wait and see. But yeah, it's been talk of the town lately, man. We've been all very excited to see what they decide to roll out with. Chargers and our uniforms. We take that very seriously as a fan base. Very seriously. 2 1,000-yard running backs, 60 yards average, 17 games. I mean, did Gibbs and Mont, did they end up doing that? I think they got close, right? I think someone ended up getting hurt. Ooh. Close call there for Russell Wilson. With a minute 42, they're going to have to sling the ball. If it's from the yellow unis. If they do it right, I won't mind it, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite idea. I don't know if they end up going with it. Anything but black alternatives. But that yellow one was so clean. So clean. Nice defense right there. I think that was Tarheeb Still versus Robinson in that play. 3rd and 10 coming up. There was a couple of black alternates that I definitely wasn't a fan of, and they looked a lot like the Panthers, with that blue over the black. It was fine, right? But that yellow one, chef's kiss for sure. Here's Russell Wilson. He goes over the middle, finds Robinson again. Robinson's been playing like Malik Neighbors this game, man. He's been insane for their team. Insane. It puts him over 100 yards, that catch, with a minute 22 left on the clock. Down 21 points, though. This is all for pride. Who'll be our starting guard or center and guard in Brazil? I honestly, if I'm putting money on it, it's going to be Bozeman and same as last year. I had to put money on it, but we'll have to wait and see. Is it going to be Zion at center and Bozeman at guard? I don't know. It just feels like they're maybe training them up to be able to move them in a pinch if they have to in the season. Does that make sense? So, like, if at any point it's really not working, well, we got some reps for Zion at center. Let's try it. You know what I mean? Here's another throw to the outside. It's Theo, and it might be a touchdown. It looks like it is. Touchdown Giants. It feels like it's way too late at this point. Theo Johnson with the athleticism at tight end. That's why we like them coming out of Penn State. That'll put him to 17-31. One of them be white, navy, or royal bolt. Yeah, it's again, I wish I still had all of the concept art and stuff loaded in because there's some pretty cool stuff in there. I might actually be able to pull it up. Hang on. I know with this you can pull up entirely closed windows. The history. Oh no, it's because I rebooted. I won't be able to. Bummer. That's okay. Let's see if there's any down here. I do have some loaded up on Twitter though. While we're waiting for this game to kind of, wrap up. Let's see about this onside kick, and I'll show you guys some of the concepts. Man, there's some that you guys know. Charger swap. The dude's back. The dude is fully back. He's got some awesome concepts to share. Let me see if he had any others that he's posted other than this one. This one's so clean though. I'd be very happy with that one. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him on social. He is fully back. Did they get the onside? Did they get the onside? I was looking at the concept here. Did they get the onside kick? It looks like they got the onside kick. That's crazy. That may be the first time I've ever seen that on Tim Sundays. None that it matters. Here comes Cam Hart. Ba-boom! Oh, Tarheeb Still, excuse me. Ba-boom! 2nd and 20. 2nd and 20 coming up. I'm glad that we didn't cut away because I'd been like, guys, you were not going to believe this. But they got the onside. Tarheeb Still with the sack. From the nickel. I'll show you guys some of these concepts while we're loading up the next game. How about that? Here comes Russell Wilson. He's going to toss this one deep, dude. Oh, he's got him, man. Oh, it's a touchdown. Did it get interesting at the last second? Do they get another onside kick? That would be absolutely nuts. That would be absolutely nuts. It's Darius Slayton. That was a signature Russell Wilson dive bomb. That is insane. We were looking at a 10-31 score about 20 seconds ago. And now all of a sudden it is 31 to, what is that, 24? Ooh, scary. 31 seconds. No way they get 2 onside kicks, right? I've never even seen one. And we got the one in this game. They're going for 2 here. It's going to be Russell Wilson firing underneath. They're going to get it. It's Malik Neighbors. 25-31's the score. Uh-oh. Everybody hold on to your butts. That's crazy. They need another onside kick. If they don't get the onside kick, game over. Now it's all of a sudden interesting. Come on, special teams. Let's wrap this thing up. Bring us home. Don't let them get 2 onside kicks. That'd be nuts. I've never seen one before. If they get 2, Rigged is going to take up the chat instantly. There's no way they get 2. I'm shocked that they got 1. There we go. Go down. Just go down. There we go. Game over. Wow. That was scary, dude. Not gonna lie. They got a little scary and sketchy at the end there. Insane. Absolutely insane. Chargers are gonna grab their 2nd win of the season on this one. And while they're wrapping that up and, crossing their T's and dotting their I's, I'll show you guys some of the concepts here. Look at this. Isn't that so clean? Shout out to Charger Swap. A man is a man of the people, a man of God, doing the Lord's work. How insanely clean is that, dude? Oh, so nice. So nice. So here's some of the other concepts, too. We ran a poll. 1,300, almost 1,400 people voted for A, which is definitely where I would go as well, as Justin Herbert's kneeling it out in the sim. This is where my vote would go. This is what I'm hoping to see from the alternates. And I think there's a good shot that could actually happen. This is what I'm kind of guessing is going to happen. This is my guess. This is what I'm hoping for. This is my guess, kind of based on stuff that we've heard. I definitely don't mind that, though. And then, yeah, so this is where I was saying before. This is my preference. This is I like the numbers on the side, too. Not everybody does, but, man, that hits a lot of notes for me. This is the one, yeah, William Moran, man. This one, I don't know. Of the other ones that aren't as traditional or whatever, this one is just like, man, that is bold. That is very well contrasted. That is intimidating. That is sick. I hate that it looks like the Steelers, but it looks so clean that I would never deny it. I mean, I absolutely love that. And outside of that, there's been some other ones where I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I'm not a big fan of the powder blues with the full-on yellows. There was a couple more here that were posted. This is the leak, by the way. They're saying that this might actually be the jersey. That's why maybe some people are saying the yellow outline might be a thing, but we don't know if that leak is real. Here's one of the black alternates. It's fine. Not my favorite. But, yeah, definitely my favorites that I'm looking for are this one and this one. Both of those would be super, super clean. All right, let's set up the next game. Real quick, though, we got to go to the stats. Let's run the stats real quick. Not a bad game by Russell. 232 and a touch, or 3 touchdowns and an interception. Definitely not bad. Let's actually go keep it on both. Rushing, Omarion Hampton with 54 yards and a touchdown. Gracie with 90, no score. But keep in mind that we got to add up some of the receiving for Hampton, too. So 54 yards on the ground. 19 for Justin Herbert. Like seeing that. Conklin, I think, has to lead the Chargers, right? 72 yards, a touchdown. He was awesome. I think the rookie with 44 and a touchdown there looks pretty good as well. Hampton with another 24. So what are we looking at? That'll be 58. 68 yards and a score for the rookie on that one. Ladd McConkey, 3 for 27. Mike Williams, 3 for 43. Looked pretty dang good to me. Then finally on defense, let's see. We did have the interception, right? Who got the pick? It was Dan Henley. We got the sack by Dupree, the half sack by Tart and Still. Looked very good this week, man. Chargers, outside a couple of plays, a bit of a heart attack in the fourth quarter with the incredible onside kick. They played a pretty good game. So let's go ahead and finish this one out, set up the next one. Chargers. This one is versus the Commanders, right? This one's one of the home games. I think it's one of the home games. I'm going to set that one up real quick. Commanders. We just double check the time on this one. We're going to assume it's a 1 o'clock game. Yep. We're off to the races. Game number 2. Chargers versus Commanders. What's the record now? 2-2. Record is 2-2 now as the Chargers face off one of their tougher opponents on the schedule, especially since the Kansas City Chiefs. It's the Commanders at the Chargers. Yeah, I know, Nathan. It's cool. It's definitely one that I'm like, I don't know if I would have thought of that, and it's definitely memorable. Chargers need themselves a game this week, as the Commanders are that rising star from last season. Fortunately for us in this sim, they don't really update the overall too much, but the rosters have been updated, so I'll have to wait and see. Maybe the guy who made this roster also updated some of the overalls, because, yeah, the Commanders and Jaden Daniels in particular, very good. Very, very good this year. Let's get this sim underway. Feels good, though. The last game feels like finally we broke the curse of watching the same thing on repeat over and over. At least until the very end. I feel like maybe we're going to blow it. Yep, the record 2-2 at this point. We lost to the Chiefs. We beat the Raiders. We lost to the Broncos. We beat the Giants. Now we're playing the Commanders. And those first 3 games, those were quick simulations. Now that we got the proper settings in here, we just kind of had to get the show on the road. And the Chargers will be starting on offense. Here comes the return. It's Darius Davis inside the 30. Here come the Bolts. You got Conklin, who was kind of the hero of the game on offense in terms of receiving last game. Justin Herbert had a pretty good game last week as the game glitches out and puts him half inside a wall. See if the offense can turn it on the ground this week. I want to see more Hampton carries and more Najee on the field. Hoping LS gets some game time. Yeah, he'll see some time in this game as a returner on punts. But right now, he's definitely kind of buried on the depth chart. We may add Quentin Johnston on the next game next week. More Mike Williams at this point. Here comes an underneath throw. It's a 3-yard gain for the rookie. Trey Harris tackled by Deron Payne. 2nd and 7 coming up. Second and 7 coming up. We didn't get to see much of the yellow alternates either in those concepts. There's rumors that it may be yellow. We got to be prepared for that. Here's Conklin. Nice tough catch in traffic there. Picks up a nice chunk. And it's a 3rd and 2 coming up. Do we run? Do we finally run? I don't know. Herbert's been throwing an awful lot in this playbook. We're in the Niners playbook for the Sim series. Ooh, looks like it is a power run formation. Najee Harris in a running back. Is this going to work? It's a fullback run. Oh! It's going to be just short. I kind of wish Najee got it. That's a really tough assignment for your fullback when Deron Payne is on that line. Oh. Fullback run for the Chargers. It's a 4th and 1. Do we see a punt here? It's at the 37. I would imagine that they do punt here. I mean, kind of. I like the tradition of the old names and the old look and all that kind of stuff, but, you know, it had to be updated. I just don't agree with what they ended up settling on. The Commanders? Come on! I loved some of the other concepts that we saw floating around the internet at that time when they were still the Washington football team. Like the Red Wolves was really sick. The Warthogs was really sick. They had an opportunity to really do something cool, and they went with something dumb. I don't like the Commanders at all. That is where that's the hill I'm willing to die on. I think the Commanders was a weak choice. They had some really cool options on the table. Or some kind of, bird would have been cool too. I don't know. Got blown up on that play. Here comes 1st and 10. I was really hoping Najee was going to get the carry there too. Here comes a quick play underneath. Oh no. It's Deebo Samuel. I forgot he's on this roster. First play, and he might be gone. Oh, it's saved at the last second by Dante Jackson. Oh, man. Forgot about Deebo Samuel, and that'll be the last mistake you ever make. Deebo Samuel all the way inside the 5. And look at that catch, dude. Plucked it. Oh, that is insane. Same as New York. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Yeah. 1st and goal. And it's Daniels. Passes underneath. Gets lit up. Terry McLaurin can't hold on. I think it was Derwin James laying the boomstick. It's going to be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Gives me a headache. Yeah, I know. Washington Generals. It could have been more fun about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, Commanders is just so blah. Have some fun with it. Underneath pass goes to number 8. Is that Robinson? It's going to be nicely cleaned up by Tuli Tuipulotu. Tuli with the tackle. It'll be 3rd and goal here. Can the Chargers bend but not break? Again, big play for Deebo Samuels. Can we keep it contained to 3? Keep it contained to 3. Watch out for the Daniels quarterback run. Daniels looking, fires underneath. It's a misfire, and it's incomplete. 4th and goal. The Chargers bend but do not break. The Deebo Samuels crazy catch and run will result in 3. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Hey, the 3 points is up and it's good. Chargers will get back out on offense. The Washington Warriors. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different ways you can go about it. I get where they were coming from with Commanders, but like as a football fan, there was so much they could have done with that. And I know not everybody agrees with, their previous name. I can be respectful of that, but I think they should have paid some kind of homage. Like the Red Wolves would have been really cool or something like that. I don't know. I would if I had a chance to vote, that's what I would do. Here's KLS. KLS on a return. He's going to take it inside the 40 or past the 35. Let's go. KLS makes his first appearance in the show, and he's going to take it for 37 yards, dude. 39 yards on his first return. Insane speed by the rookie. Let's go. First and 10, Chargers. 5 wide. Watch out, dude. They're sending everybody. This Commanders are sending some heat here. You got to throw it real quick. It's going to be to the feet of Mike Williams, incomplete. Second and 10 coming up. We should be running. Run. Run the football. Second and 10. Is it Omarion run this time? It is, and Omarion wrapped up at the line. A gain of 1. Third and 9. Justin's got to throw. Four minutes left in the first quarter. Chargers need a conversion here at the 39-yard line. I would hate to waste this excellent return by KLS. See if we can get McConkey or Conklin open here on a 3rd and long. Justin Herbert looking, has to throw sooner than he wanted to, and hits the rookie, who turns and picks up the first down. Trey Harris having an excellent start to the series. Needed a little bit of extra on that, and he turns and makes sure to cross the line there and picks up the first. Let's go. 9's in the chat for the rookie. And the Chargers now at midfield get to continue this drive. Again, starting off the back of an excellent KLS return. Herbert fires. It's the slot. Oh, my goodness. Was that Trey Harris? I think it was. I think Trey Harris just brought in an impossible ball in traffic. Oh, my goodness. What a catch by the rookie. Holy crap. Second and 1. Najee. It's a carry for him. Finally, Najee Harris. Oh, man, should have followed your blocks. Instead, picks up nothing against a 3rd and 1. And it's going to be a 3rd down here at the 41-yard line. Those still are bullets. Yeah. There's a lot they could have done. I loved the Warthog one, too, man. That would have been sick. The Washington Warthogs. Oh, that would be awesome. Here's Conklin. Conklin picks up a first down. Nice play there. Justin Herbert hitting him in the flat. Is that Marshawn Lattimore out there too? Is he a Commander? Is that what I'm remembering? Is that happened at the end of the season? Number 2. Eckler on the bench shaking his head. Marion Hampton in at running back. Come on, give us a run. Give us a run to the outside. Kick it to the outside on the left. It's going to be a quick throw to the tight end, who picks up 5 on the quick throw. It's going to be a 2nd and 5. And yes, that is Marshawn Lattimore, number 2. Number 2. Second and 5. Come on, run it. I see a draw opportunity right there, right above Becton. He's going to put him in motion as a receiver. Come on, Herbert. He's going to look for the rookie. And tough assignment. Tough throw by Justin. Or not even tough throw, just bad throw by Justin Herbert. 3rd and 5 coming up. You see Hampton right there on the curl? Justin Herbert looking to pick up the first down here. Empty backfield. Needs a little bit of time. He's getting it. Has to throw it away, it looks like. Yeah, I know that animation. Has to throw it away at the 34-yard line. Might see a Cameron Dicker attempt here. Try and tie things up here. the late first quarter. So hard to run the ball in these games. I'm hearing it's even worse in Madden 26. This is the first year, I think, since like Madden 19 or 18 that I haven't had access to the beta. As it's an easy Cameron Dicker field goal, and we are all tied up. Thank you, Dicker. And it is good. I haven't gotten my hands on the beta this season, again, for the first time in forever. However, I am hearing that it's a very good game, that the updates are very noticeable, that franchise looks really, really good, that the gameplay is on point, feels a little bit more arcadey, which I've always thought needed to be the case. But there's certain trends that are already happening. The run game, still pretty difficult. Passing is very unique this year, which I like a lot. So good quarterbacks actually get good benefits. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I pre-ordered a long time ago. 1st and 10. Can the Chargers get another turnover? They got one last week, or I should say last game. Can they do it again here? Ooh, the line breaking down for Washington. Man, that caused a lot of distress there, dude. You guys see that? I don't know who was out first, but I saw Tart get free. I think I saw Tooley get free. That line collapsed really fast. They're lucky that they got a mobile quarterback who was able to throw that thing away. In at running back, is that Eckler? It might be Robinson. Watch for the run. It is a run. And it is Robinson, who does break a tackle. Man, good yards there. 3rd and 2 coming up. 3rd and 2. Can the Chargers defense get off the field here? Watch out for another run. Oh, Ranger had him. Slips past Dan Henley and picks up the first down. The Commanders will be at the 37-yard line here to start the second quarter. When does the new Madden come out? It's July something, right? Or is it in August? I think July is actually college football. Let me see. Let's see. College football will be released on July 10th, and Madden is coming out August 14th. That is the release dates there. He's going to be hit the flat there with, oh man, it's Debo once again. Debo, 2 catches, 78 yards is disgusting. First down, Washington at the 47. And that's a while. We are not going to get any games in this year for sure. In Madden 26 for the sim. First and 10, over the middle. Nice tackle there by Junior Colson, but Brian Robinson finding some success as a receiver, which would be pretty shocking in real life. 2nd and 4. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you in the chat, baby. Next year draft's going to be fun. Wonder what position we'll go. Yeah, I think it is. I mean, I think defense may end up being a priority next year. We went crazy on offense this season. Ooh, nice Mike. Oh, but it's nicely picked up by the Commanders. Elijah Molden able to stop that from being a huge play. It's going to be Terry McLaurin. And a nice catch and run there. 26-yard line, Washington. Tough game. So far, the Chargers doing pretty good versus Washington. But, man, Jaden Daniels is finding a way to move that football downfield, dude. From Loveland, Colorado. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Here's Jaden Daniels. Daniels throws it to the sideline. Oh, man, what a throw. What a catch. Nice soft zone there. Is that Zach Ertz? Is he still there? He's still alive? It is. It's Zach Ertz. Picks up a huge first down inside the 5. Watch out for Brian Robinson. Hey, it's Karen. Been away for a while now. watch the Sims. Hope you're all doing well. Karen, good to see ya. Thanks for dropping in. Give us that Karen luck here on the Sims. We need it. Oh, here comes the sack. Yes, the Karen luck enters the chat. Let's go. It's a sack for Thule. We needed that. Bend but don't break, Bolts. Let's go. Let's see some 45s in the chat for Thule. That's going to be a nice loss there for the Chargers defense. Let's go. Putting him just inside the 20. Boom, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 16-yard line now for the Commanders. Can we get another one? I want another one. Now I want more. Give me a Khalil Mack sack next, dude. Daniels. Come on. I can see you, Mac. I can see you. Oh, it's going to be a carry for Eckler. Ugh. Derwin able to take down his former teammate. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 12. Nice little play there. Nice little draw. Took everybody off guard there. Picked up a solid gain. Was that 6 yards by Eckler? It'll be 3rd and long coming up for the Commanders. Come on, Chargers. Let's go. Who's their left tackle there in Washington? Tough assignment for Khalil. I can already see it. Oh, but Khalil kind of gets free. Oh! 4th and goal, though. Oh, thank goodness. Who brought in? Who cleaned that up? I know Mac got a credit for that, but I think it was Dante Jackson that cleaned it up. Oh, thank goodness. That was rare enough to be a score. Chargers once again bend, but do not break. Here comes the 3-point try for Washington, and the Chargers will get the ball back with plenty of time in the second half. Can they score again? Back and forth game. Commanders a tough opponent. Chargers very lucky to keep him out of the end zone twice. Yeah, that was close. That was too close. Laramie Tunsil. Oh, that's right. Laramie Tunsil in Washington. Yeah, tough assignment for Khalil Mack. I think Khalil will get a sack. That's a tougher assignment. Sometimes offensive lineman will have an ability in this game. It makes it really tough to get to the quarterback. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Hugo. Going to be a field goal game. It could be in real life, too. You never know. Here comes the return by the Chargers. This time it's Darius Davis. Nice block by KLS. And he'll take it past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Here comes Justin Herbert with 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Can they tie things up and, heck, take the lead? Take the lead. I want to see a big play here. Got Mike Williams out there who's been having a nice start to the Sim series. The rookie has had a couple of nice plays. Let's get Ladd McConkey involved more, dude. Ladd McConkey needs some reps. Here's 1st and 10. Ladd McConkey in the slot. Looks like a running play. It is. Nice blocks. Oh, it's Amari Hampton. He hits the outside. Hampton breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Down inside the 50. There's your first big play by the rookie. Omari and Hampton to the outside. Oh, yes. Yes. We were all worried about it, but they do hit that big run. Let's go, number 8. Omari and Hampton to midfield. Man, dude, that broken tackle, too. Oh, it's such a great preview. Herbert underneath hits McConkey. McConkey trying to make some extra yards there. It'll be a 2nd and 3 coming up after a 7-yard gain. Yes. Yes. Finally, a huge Omari and Hampton play. You're going to see plenty of that in the real year, man, in the real season. Beautiful. 2nd and 3. Herbert and Hampton. Can we see another run? Let's see another run. Come on. In motion's the running back. He'll be out there to receive. Herbert looking, fires underneath to the slot. Is that Hampton again? No way, dude. Hampton having himself a day. That's a 1st down, Chargers. Omarion with 2 in this drive. And with 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the second quarter and in the second half, or the first half, Chargers are driving. Maybe one more play before the 2-minute warning. Maybe. That audible. Oh, yes. Herbert, quick underneath to Trey Harris. It'll be a nice pickup of 8. And the Chargers firmly in Cameron Dicker field goal range now. Let's see if we can run it a little bit, chew a little bit of clock, get into the end zone. Come on, baby. Let's go. Yeah, Hampton's definitely got some hands. And in real life, too. That's one big thing I think a lot of people are not paying attention to, especially fantasy football players. Remember that Hampton has some really good receiving upside at the running back position, too. Justin Herbert on the misfire. It'll be 3rd and 2. Oh, man, I was really hoping to run it. Come on, Madden. Let's go. 3rd and 2. Would really like a conversion here. Would like to get some of that time off the clock because on Madden, 2 minutes is a lot of time. 3rd and 2. It's Hampton motioning to the outside. Quick pass underneath. Gets a lid up. Still came down with it. Was Lad McConkey. Oh, what a first down there, Lightning Lad. Had to have it. He's got it. We're at the 25-yard line now with the clock moving in the Chargers' direction. You like to see that. Run for the first down here. Yeah, luckily we got Lightning Lad in there. Justin Herbert passing again. Goes underneath to his tight end. Picks up another 7 yards. 1:20 left on the clock in the first half. I am a little worried about the crappy clock management of this game. They have 3 timeouts. An opportunity to score a touchdown. I did want to drain some clock. Now is the time where you want to conserve it a little bit, especially in Madden. Ooh, offsides by the defense, right? Please? Yes, 5 yards for the Chargers. And we're going to be at the 13-yard line with a first down. Clock is stopped. Come on, dude. Please, I want to see a run, actually. Let's see. Let's get Omari Hampton another run here. Motion the tight end. I like that. Ooh. Justin Herbert on the misfire again. Looking for Mike Williams, it would appear. It'll be a 2nd and 10. Brother brought you food. Yes. Shout out to Hugo Boss Bro. Hugo the Boss Bro. Door. Man. 2nd and 10. Herbert, I like the trips on the right side. I like that a lot. Can we hit somebody on a corner? Can we hit somebody on a corner? Underneath, though. Oh, dropped by Omari and Hampton. It'll be 3rd and 10. Clock is stopped. I'm at a point where I feel okay about the clock now. Would have loved a touchdown. Come on, baby. 3rd and 10. Can we convert? Can we get a score? He should go to the end zone here. Looking for a post. That's probably where I would hit here. Or a seam. I'm trying to hit a seam here. Come on, baby. It's a play action. Oh, plucked out of the air. Did we get it? I think we got it. It's Will Dissly. Will Dissly, that's a touchdown. Chargers. Will Dissly from the tight end 2 spot. Beautiful little corner out there. Gets a tiny bit of separation. And all he needed was to barely cross the plane. Dude, that happened twice in today's episode. Once with Trey Harris and now again here with Will Dissly. Let's go. 89's in the chat for Will Dissly, who puts the Chargers up right now 3 points over the Washington Commanders, which is a very tough game. This is going to be a tough game at home, dude. Here's Dicker to bring us up 4. Let's go. And with 45 seconds left, the defense needs to put us this first half away. Come on. No big plays like we saw with Deebo Samuel, please. Let's go. At least it ain't a field goal game. We got 1 touchdown in the first half. I will take it. I will take it. Cameron Dicker kicking this one back to the Commanders. Here's the return. Down to the 27-yard line with 41 seconds left. Let's make sure the defense puts this first half to bed, baby. Who gets the ball in the second? I think the Commanders do. I think the Commanders get ball in the second. Bolt up, bolt up. Touchdown this drive. Let's do it again next quarter, next half, dude. I want to see another Hampton play, too. That was a nice move on the outside for Marion. Here's 1st and 10. Empty backfield for Daniels. Looking. Pocket collapses. Tart gets in there. Tart with the sack from the interior. Let's go. Tierre Tart putting the heat down on Jaden Daniels. It's going to be a 2nd and 20 coming up. Let's see some 90s in the chat for Tierre Tart, baby. Let's go. And Washington burns their first timeout. It's a play action. Oh, is it Tart again? No way! Tierre Tart, two sacks back to back. My word! Tierre Tart will not be denied this drive. Absurd. I think we got 1 sack in the last game versus the Giants. I think we're up to 3 now in this game. Let's go, Tierre Tart. The new Puna Ford has arrived. And the Washington Commanders looking to maybe just run the clock out here. Did we just burn a timeout? Here comes a carry. Yes, the Chargers are burning timeouts now. They want the football back. Here comes a punt from the 10-yard line, and the Chargers want the football back. This is a strange, good use of timeouts by the Chargers and good clock management by Madden. This is unheard of. Start is Puna 4 2.0. Let's get it. We are going to get the ball back with 30 seconds, maybe like 20 seconds, and a timeout. Here comes the return. It's KLS. He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 20 seconds. Can the Chargers get in field goal range here? This is strange. This is weird. Good clock management by by Madden. I mean, they could still muck it up here. They could still, get in field goal range and not use the timeout. I could completely see that happening. They had ridiculousness with Melvin Ingram as a guest. One of the categories was Bolt Up, which you found funny videos do something to do with lightning. That's hilarious. I need to look. I love ridiculousness. I need to go find that episode. Justin Herbert, 5 wide. Needs a little bit of time. Ball is batted away. He was looking for the rookie, Trey Harris. Clock stops at 19 seconds. I'm going to find that, Hugo. I'll find it. See if I can post it. 2nd and 10. Because, yeah, I love ridiculousness. Justin Herbert fires instantly, looking for Ladd McConkey. Makes the first man miss. Only picks up 4 yards. Forces the Chargers' last time out. You guys probably just want to run it here. I love the idea of going for it. Or I should say of spending the timeouts trying to get the ball back. But at this point, let's get into the tunnel. So you watch the facility I'm at. It's so fun, dude. I watch it on vacation all the time. When I'm coming back from a long day, it's always on. Rob Deerdak there to help soothingly put me to bed. Herbert looking, fires underneath, and Ladd was in the area, but it's incomplete. The Chargers will punt this one. Try the free kick here under pressure. Dicker could make that. Yeah, I guess. Is that where it would maybe apply too, huh? That would be insane. They're doing it! Cameron Dicker lining up for the long field goal. Dicker is... Oh, no good. I love the attempt, though. I love the attempt. It's a little scary. Washington gets the football back in decent position, but it was very close. Dude, Madden taking realistic Chargers attempts at field goals. Crazy. Now Washington has an opportunity to maybe throw a play in there and the field goal of their own. Chanel's laugh waking you up. The show really never was the same after Chanel left. Here comes the Washington attempt at a long field goal. It's up and it is off the uprights. It is no good. What is this Madden craziness, dude? This Madden madness. What is this Madden madness? A missed field goal by Dicker and a doink by the Commanders. That is insane. I've never seen that. That is crazy. You don't see many doinks in this game. They're showing the Hampton run. Beautiful play there by Hampton. That is crazy. Chargers, I think, are kicking this one away to start the half, but they maintain the lead. It's a 10-6 score. And they're looking to protect that lead here in this next drive in the second half. That was crazy. Madness NFL 2025. Madness NFL 25, 26. Here comes the Chargers. Getting ready to kick this one back to the Commanders. Let's see if the defense can make a play, man. They've been awesome in terms of heat this week, too. They've been all over Jaden Daniels. 3 sacks, I think, so far. Right? There's 1 by Tooley and 2 by Tart. Can't believe Tart has two sacks in this game. Unbelievable. Defense has been great. Let's see if they can do it again. Of course, every time I compliment the defense, there's a huge play waiting to happen by the opposing team. Hopefully we can break that. Tight formation by the Commanders. Come on, Tart. I know you want more. In motion's going to be the running back. And pocket collapsing. Oh, nice play. Deebo Samuels picks up, about 20 yards? It'll be a first down at the 48. Come on, defense. What was done to fix our team? We found the right settings. There is a franchise YouTuber who had all the proper sliders to help give us a more variety, I guess, of simulations, because we were just watching the same game over and over and over when we started. Now we have, finally, it feels like a pretty good simulation going. Last week was a little bit tight versus the Giants. Ooh, oh man, dude, Tart was pushing that line all the way back. It's a 2nd and 2 now at the scramble of Jaden Daniels, but Tart is having a game, dude. We can count that as a QB hurry, right? Kind of. Running back's eager to get back out on the field. It's hard to pick a jersey for the season. I'm getting Hampton for sure. I'm waiting until we know his official number, but I'm getting it for sure. I may end up picking a Trey Harris too. We'll see. Here comes a almost intercepted. Dayan Henley wanted his 2nd interception of the day. Oh, that would have been insane. 3rd and 2 coming up. Dayan Henley almost picked off Jaden Daniels. Oh, that'd be sick. Waiting to see the new alternates. I'm definitely getting an alternate. I'm definitely buying an alternate. That is happening. I may end up getting Trey Harris first on the alternate. Oh, dude. Oh, you can credit that one once again to Tier Tart. It was a drop. But you guys see that? Tart was all over Jaden Daniels. All over. This has been a Tart game, dude. And they're going for it on 4th and 2. Watch the flats. Watch the flats. All I'm going to say, it's going to be up. Never mind. First down, Commanders. Debo McLaurin is scary like Devontae and Puka. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Come on, Tart. I want to see more. I don't know what's going on, if Tart has a good matchup or something, but he's having a really good game. Here comes another carry, 4 yards before getting tackled by Tarheeb Still. Let's wait for McConkey and Harris. Yeah. I have a white McConkey jersey. Maybe I'll get another McConkey. Maybe I'll get a McConkey and an alternate. I don't know. 2nd and 6. Eckler in motion. Daniels over the middle, and it is, beautifully caught by Austin Eckler. We're seeing a few of those today. These tipped passes, a nice concentration to pick them up anyway. Austin Eckler picks up the first down at the 11. Mac and Dan when they drop. Oh, that'd be so sick. That'd be so sick. I'm actually really thinking about Joe Alt too, and maybe even Slater. I don't know. I gotta calm down because I want a few alternate jerseys because there's 2 of them. There's 2 alternates. Jaden Daniels pocket collapsing. He's gonna go on the run. Watch out, Chargers. You gotta bring the heat here. 2nd and 6. Thank you, defense, for not allowing a touchdown there. 4 yards for Jaden Daniels. Again, we're hoping for a bend not break. This is actually a pretty big series right here. If the Chargers can hold them and maintain the lead, that would be massive here from inside the 10. Come on, Chargers. Maybe throw a spy out there. I'm looking for Tart over the middle, too. Ooh, Tart got thrown around. A nice short pass there to Deebo Samuels. Dante Jackson brings him down. It's a 3rd and 2. Harris, KLS, Hampton, Gadsden, Rocket Sanders, Najee, Conklin, Luke Grimm, Darius Davis. We have weapons. Yes, we do. Empty backfield. Watch out for Daniels running it. Daniels underneath. He'll hit his guy. Touchdown, Commanders. It's Brown. Noah Brown with the tutty. And the Commanders will take the lead. Chargers need to bring it on offense, man. It's been a tough game so far. This will put them up, what, 3? McConkey and Harris, yeah. I think I'm pretty convinced I want a Najee Harris or a Trey Harris jersey. I think I want Trey Harris in an alternate white, maybe the white, the away alternate, and then I want the Hampton in the dark alternate. That'd be sick. That's kind of my plan. And if I were to get an additional player in the dark alternate, I have plenty of Mac jerseys. Bosa's gone. Maybe Derwin. Derwin would be kind of sick. Derwin's also a really nice white jersey alternate, too. I'll have to think about it. Hoping Rice breaks out. Yeah, it's a tough wide receiver room to break into now all of a sudden. Love NFL. I can't come back soon enough. It's been a tough offseason. Lots of anticipation. I have dreams that it's come back every week. Here's Darius Davis returning it past the 25 at the 26-yard line. I am ready for football to return. I'm so glad that we have a Hall of Fame game. We won't see very many starters at all out there. But it'll be fun to see Powder Blue out in the field. I like how we're all mentioning Rice. Yeah, I think Rice could see something. I think at this point, he's a really, really good practice squad player, which, last season I had a lot of hope for him, too. I got to see him in person. He was great. It's a tough room all of a sudden. There's so much competition. Here comes over the middle. Oh, he misses. Trey Harris on the slant. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 coming up. Derwin or McConkey. Yeah, that would be sick, too. Like it's a regular season game. Yeah, a lot of Rice love in the chat, dude. I like seeing that. Justin Herbert finds Ladd McConkey for a huge first down, and then some. McConkey takes it all out in the midfield. Let's go, Lightning Ladd. First down, Chargers. And we got it, baby. Let's go. First and 10, tight formation. It's Justin Herbert, fires underneath. He hits Mike Williams, who takes a hit, but picks up the first down. Good series. I would say good first episode from Mike Williams, who's been seen quite a bit this episode. Chargers against the Colts. I know we'll smack them by the PZ. I think that's a good home game. Justin Herbert has to throw it. I think he hit Mike Williams for another 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. That was a tricky play there. Nice catch. That for Tuli this year, I think he could have a big year. New DJ because I had yellow 33. Let's look awful on me. I have one powder blue Derwin James. I think I could go for another one. I kind of want the white one. We'll see. I think Derwin and Keenan Allen had some really clean white jersey energy. You know what I mean? Justin Herbert fires over the middle, off target again. It's 3rd and 5. Keep that one, even though if he gives me back to the other ones. I gave my brother has a few Chargers jerseys in his closet that I gave him. One of them I think is Ryan Matthews. He might have a Manti Te'o, Quentin Jammer. Herbert looking, has to flush out of the pocket, throws on the run. No way he just completed that first down. No way he just did that. No way Justin Herbert just did that. He's literally throwing over the back of Rashawn Slater while getting tackled and completes a huge first down to the rookie Trey Harris. No way we just saw that. Some 10s in the chat for an unbelievable play by your quarterback, Justin Herbert. Here comes a carry by, oh, Hampton's loose on the outside. Omarion Hampton picks up, close to 20 yards? Big play by the rookie. Holy cow, a couple of huge plays back-to-back by the Chargers. Let's get a touchdown, dude. Let's get a touchdown. Julie Kennard going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. 3 looking good in a white jersey. Yeah, dude, it looks clean. It looks clean. Number 3 looks clean. Yeah, like Keenan. Come on, Omarion. Let's get another carry. It is Omarion. Omarion trying to find some space. Ah, man. It looks like he doubled back. It's going to be a 2nd and goal coming up. Khalil Mack, Thule, Bud, Kyle Kennard. It's looking good. Looking good. Who's 33 on the roster now? It's Dean Leonard, right? That'd be another nice white jersey. Football Hall of Fame took pictures next to Seau's exhibit and Manti Te'o's exhibit, pretty rad. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. That would be an experience, man. Here's another carry, and it's going to be Hampton, who's trying to stay on his feet, but just so many Commanders all over him. 3rd and goal. Can Justin Herbert make it happen? That is way cool, dude. If I were in Hawaii and I found the opportunity to do that, I would definitely. Oh, man, watch out, Justin. 3rd and goal. Herbert. He's got to throw. He hits Hampton, and Hampton gets his touchdown anyway. Touchdown, Chargers. Omarion Hampton scored in both of the games this week. One through the air and once on the ground. Omarion Hampton, a new centerpiece weapon of the offense, is getting it done, baby. Look at that catch and run. Gets in. Touchdown bolts. 8's in the chat for the Rook. Let's go. Let's go. Chargers now up 17-13 pending the extra point. My goodness. There's Cameron Dicker, as clean as ever. It's a 17-13 score. And the Chargers, they have a chance at this. Can they hold on? Washington's offense has been real tough this week. Real hard to contain Jaden Daniels. But being up at this point, very encouraging. It's one of the tougher games on the schedule, too, man. Next week, we got the Dolphins and the Colts, so it should be a fun episode. I might try and squeeze in the Vikings game on that one, too, just because we're trying to catch up a little bit. And that's the game I'm going to, by the way. I will be in attendance of that game versus the Vikings. I'm very excited about it. That's going to be a fun game to watch. Here comes the return by the Commanders. Brings it past the 20. Tackled at the 22 by Derwin James. We got a 1st and 10 for Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. Seeing Washington be good again. They have stunk for so long. Yeah. I felt the same way about the Lions too, man. How cool. I love the Lions' whole team. Their system, their coaching. I love the Jared Goff narrative. That's been the team for me lately. It kind of started as the Browns, but they've really muffed it up with the whole Deshaun Watson thing. Here comes a power run by Robinson, quickly wrapped up by Derwin James. No gain. It'll be a 2nd and 10. Yeah, but I like that. I like seeing teams that have been like poo-poo for a long time finally find some footing. It's cool to see them relevant because it gets a little boring. For the longest time it was the Patriots and it was, the Packers, and Steelers and all that. It's nice to see some variety out here. Oh, there's Khalil Mack. He finally gets his first sack of the episode. That is a huge sack. And he's bringing it to Jaden Daniels. They are getting a scrap out there. Khalil Mack. Dude, what a game. We had 1 sack all week last game. This is what, 4? The 4th sack of the game today? Jaden Daniels getting bullied out here, dude. They are getting bullied out here. 3rd and 20. Come on, defense. Yeah, Justin Herbert's out here hyped, dude. Come on, let's get off the field, defense. Let's get off the field. Who's the Chargers' biggest rival? Oh, man, how do you even answer that question? Me, personally, I'm going to say the Raiders. I will always be praying for the Chargers to crush the Raiders every year. But the Broncos and Chiefs are also very horrible to watch. Oh, nice defense right there. It was Zach Ertz trying to pick up a hero reception. At the last second, he was tackled away. I think that was Alohi Gilman. 4th and 20 coming up. And you're going to see a punt here by the Commanders. Let's go! Let's go! It's the Raiders, but everyone hates the Chiefs right now. That's the correct answer. Here comes the return by KLS. And he'll take it to the 48-yard line. Here come the Chargers offense again. Let's pull this one away, man. Another touchdown. Let's put this game away, Herb. Come on, baby. Come on. Everybody hates the Chiefs. Not just us anymore. It's the whole league hates the Chiefs now. We need that. That would make us heroes if we were able to usurp them this year. Take them down in the AFC West. There would be parades in the street for the Chargers all around the league. Come on, Herbert. Looking, throws over the middle. It's Mike Williams who picks up 9. We're at the 42-yard line, which apparently is Cameron Dicker field goal range. They have not been shy about trying from wherever this game for Cameron Dicker. Dad hated the Chiefs. I knew not to pick him. Good boy. Good lad. Loewy's cousin's from Stanford. He's on the team right now. I seen he brought him in for tryouts. Yes, I saw that. I run into their uncle at the airport the couple of months ago. Here's Justin Herbert on the ground. Let's go. Herbert picks up the first. We're at the 36-yard line. Yeah, me and my wife were having lunch at one of the airport bars. And we were all watching a Sunday afternoon football. And we got talking to this guy, and he was Alohi Gilman's uncle. I was like, oh, no way. Here comes 1st and 10. Herbert passes to the outside. It's Will Dissly. And I think Alohi's brother or cousin, one of them was playing at Utah at the time, whose dad I think that was. Yeah, definitely a small world. 2nd and inches. Come on, Amarian. It'll be a carry for Hampton, and Hampton's going to hit the outside. Can Hampton break the tackle? Yes, he can. Hampton! Down to the 2. Oh, what a game for the rookie, dude. Already a touchdown through the air. Can he get one on the ground? 1 on the ground, 1 through the air. I want to see it. I want to see it. What a freaking huge run by the rookie. The rookie's been having a couple of those last couple of weeks, man. He's been looking awesome. The Gilman family is born for football? Yes, they are. Please do that in real life. I'm telling you guys, this is a preview of what's to come. Hampton's going to be such a huge piece of this offense for years. 1st and goal. I form Najee Harris. No fullback dive. I want to see Najee get the carry here. It is Najee. Najee breaks a tackle. Oh, can't break a third. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2. I like the attempt, though. I like it a lot. Got to watch out, though. I just saw that they put the strip ball, whatever, on aggressive. That also means they might miss a tackle or two. So happy they paired Hampton with Herbert. It's going to be awesome, man. I'm so happy. I was so excited. What about a Gilman jersey? That could be sick. Herbert underneath. Oh, he finds his man. It's Mike Williams. Mike Williams, his first touchdown as a Charger since 2023. And that's going to put us perhaps in winning position versus the Commanders. Oh, what a game this has been, dude. Chargers about to be up, 11 on the Commanders with 3 minutes left in the fourth? Oh, it's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. That's got to be game. Mike wide open like KC 2018. You got to love it. You got to love it, dude. Man, that was a hard-fought game, too, dude. Still 3 minutes. Not over yet. But a lot of back and forth in the first quarter, the first half. Mike Williams, first touchdown in a Chargers uniform since 2023. Is that correct? He scored a touchdown 23? Yeah, he did. I'm being dumb. Let's figure out what game that was. Mike Williams stats. Since the Minnesota Vikings, September 24th, 2023. That was his last touchdown as a Charger. Beautiful. Welcome back, Mike Dubb. And it was from Keenan Allen. Was that the Keenan Allen pass? Woo! Yeah, that was it. I totally remember it too, dude. That's sick. That is sick. We have some of our coolest plays, some of the coolest games versus the Vikings. That's why I chose them for my game this year. I'm very excited to go watch them. As soon as I saw them on the schedule as one of our home games, and in and around the October time, I love going to games in October. Don't ask me why. You guys know that I'm not from California. I love coming to California in October, November. That's like my sweet spot. Here comes Jaden Daniels on the screen. It's Austin Eckler. No, Brian Rob. It's a wide receiver screen. Excuse me. Terry McLaurin. I used to spend the summers at my aunt's house in San Diego. And it was always really nice, right? But it's definitely a little hotter, right? I love it in October, November. It's perfect. Especially for somebody who's from a cold state. You know what I mean? Watching Hampton's highlights from UNC, I saw a play there where he broke away for 60 yards. I yelled, "Yes, that's what I want to see in the Bolts." A nurse came in and asked if I was okay. That was a few days ago. I hope you rewound it and showed the nurse, like, this is what we need. See this right here? That's the future of the Bolts. Here comes 2nd and 10 for the Commanders. Jaden Daniels hits his guy. It's a first down. They're moving really quick. Chargers defense, one big play and this game is over. Now I'm worried about onside kicks too. I've never seen one completed. Is that the downside of these sliders, that onside kicks are something that actually happen? I've never seen one in a simulation environment before, ever. Jaden Daniels hits his guy on the curl. It's Terry McLaurin again, who brings him all the way into the 33-yard line with 2 minutes left to spare here in the fourth quarter. 13-24 deficit is what they're trying to overcome. I did show her she's also a Chargers fan. Hey-o! Let's go. Let's go. I'm sure she was stoked to see Omari and Hampton. Highlights as she walked in, right? Here comes 1st and 10 for the Commanders at the 33-yard line. Would love to see another sack, dude. Let's put this one away. Come on, baby. Lots of time, but, fortunately the Chargers get a nice tackle here. Backwards, keeping the clock moving. It's Tarheeb still. The clock is ticking. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Commanders. Daniels stepping back, looking. Oh, he's under pressure. Throws it away. I think it's number 87. Don't know who that is. For the Commanders. It'll be a 3rd and 2 coming up. Because Hurts is 86, right? That Gertz? Yeah. Don't know who 87 is. It's a 3rd and 2. Jaden Daniels looking. Khalil Mack tries to get in there. Oh, touchdown Commanders. There's Zach Ertz. And Washington closes it in. We got to hope that the onside is unsuccessful this time, dude. Good job. She didn't get to watch football. Or she didn't watch draft, but she does watch games when she can. That's awesome. In the sim, believe we're 3-2. Right now we're 2-2. We're hoping to improve to 3-2 with this win. If we can hold on. They're going for 2 here. If we can hold on to what now is this 5-point lead, get him. It's going to go over the top. Misses Terry McLaurin. He was wide open. And that'll keep the Chargers with a 5-point lead over the Commanders. And here comes the onside kick attempt. They still have all 3 timeouts, so this game isn't completely over yet. But, man, missing that 2-point conversion is definitely going to help. Mammoth's hockey jersey now director. I'm thinking about it. I'm not a big hockey guy, but I love that we have a team. I'm thinking about getting one. I think you're going to start seeing a lot of them, too. The thrift stores and stuff around here. There's jazz stuff everywhere. Oh, my wife is a reseller, by the way. Oh, thank you. KLS ends up picking it up, and that's going to give the Chargers the football back. My wife's a reseller, so she's constantly at the thrift stores. And so she's constantly finding, like, jazz stuff and NFL stuff, funny enough, too. We'll get some Utah Mammoth stuff. That'd be fun. Our condolences, Eddie. Big love. Yeah, but I don't know. I want to go to some hockey games now, even though I know how it works. You know, I've watched it a few times, but I definitely want to start watching a little bit more. Here comes the Justin Herbert, hopefully final drive here. Najee and Hampton both in there. It's going to be a Najee carry, and the Commanders were ready for it. They're going to burn a timeout at 2nd and 11. Favorite player in offense and defense. Offense, I think everybody's favorite player is Justin Herbert. Quarterback, generational player. Right now, after Justin Herbert, I think it's Ladd McConkey. Everybody loves Ladd. And strangely enough, the offensive line's getting a lot of love lately, too. On defense, I think it's Derwin James. Justin Herbert, Derwin James. The kings of offense and defense for the Chargers. 2nd and 11. Another carry. Another tackle behind the line. Yeah, the Commanders' front definitely pretty scary. It's a 3rd and 14. And the Chargers hold on. This is getting closer than I thought it would, dude. Chargers trying to get their 3rd win of the series. They're going to need a little bit of help. Can Justin Herbert maybe pass here and try and pick up the first? It's a 14 yards. Looks like they're just going to try and run it. Get rid of all those timeouts. That might be the move. Will Dissly in motion. It'll be a carry for Najee, and Najee's trying to pick a hole and runs into everybody. It'll be 4th and 12. The Chargers are going to have to punt this one away. Yeah, Hugo. Eber, yes. Yes, a few times. 4th and 12. Here comes the kick, or I should say the punt. And it's going to be starting from the 25-yard line. Chargers defense needs to keep them out of the end zone. No timeouts for the Commanders. Jaden Daniels has been very good. They have 40 seconds, which is tough but not impossible. Chargers defense just needs to play very clean here. Don't let any big plays up in front of them, and tackle inbounds. Get them down inbounds, and you can put this game away. Daniels underneath to the curl. It's going to be a first down for Brown. Noah Brown, who had the touchdown earlier. But the clock is ticking at the 37-yard line. It's a good start, 17 yards for them, but man, 20 seconds now off the clock. Chargers did good to keep him inbounds on that tackle. Oh, Dan Henley's going to get in there. Dan Henley forces the bad throw. Man, Daniels lucky. He threw that ball away, because that was rare enough to end the game right there. 2nd and 10 with 11 seconds. Watch out for the Hail Mary. Do not cause a PI. Do not cause a PI. Here comes the flag. Penalty. Is it on us? False start. Yes. False start on the Commanders. Close to a pick, yeah. Daniels is scary in the clutch. We gotta figure it out, man. My son does wellness surgery. Don't like surgery anymore. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, man. I think the little director's up for it, though. I think he'll be good. Jaden Daniels escapes the pocket, throws it away. 6 seconds left. You're probably going for a Hail Mary here. Chargers have been great at generating pressure all day. Can they send 4 and hurry up this throw and erase a Hail Mary attempt? Come on, baby. Let's get a win versus Washington right here, man. That would be huge. This is one of the tougher games on the whole schedule. Come on, dude. Jaden Daniels. Chargers sending 4. Khalil Mack is behind him. Daniels trying to run away. Daniels throws on the run, and it's nearly intercepted, but that's going to do it. The Chargers are going to win this one versus the Commanders. 19-24 is your score. Oh, we are so back, dude. I'm so glad that Sim Sundays was fixed. Hey, shout out. I got to find this guy's name real quick, because he saved this series. Actually, you know what? I think I have it here on Twitter. Hang on. We're going to go shout this man out real quick, because he definitely saved this show. I was just looking at it this morning. There it is. Okay. I've got, like 100 people in here. After the show, I'll put the link to his channel and this video in particular. But shout out to this guy, CB Gaming. He's the one that saved this show. These sliders and these settings is the only reason why we haven't canceled Sim Sundays, because they actually worked. It actually feels like we finally got ourselves a fun show again. And it was tricky, because this season, Madden 25, the settings were so much different than Madden 26. Or 24, different than 24. It made it difficult. So shout out to this guy, CB Gaming. I'm going to put his link in the chat here as soon as we're done, so you guys can go say hi and say thank you on his channel, if you would not mind. All right, Sim Sundays are back. Sim Sundays are back. Here comes your stats for the game. Daniel's a solid day. 268, 2 touchdowns. Justin Herbert did what he had to do, because guess what? The run game was working. Omarion Hampton, 64 yards. No touchdown on the ground this week, but he got one through the air. And it was a very, very nice, productive day for the rookie. Brian Robinson, Najee, only 4 attempts for 1 yard. That is actually kind of crazy. Daniels, Herbert, Eckler. Not a bad day rushing for the Chargers. Mike Williams, 36 and a touchdown. Deebo Samuel had a pretty good day. Trey Harris, 4 for 33. McLaurin also had a solid day. Conklin, not as involved this week, but certainly important on some third downs. McConkey, 4 and 37. Ertz, Brown, here's Hampton. 2 receptions for 12 yards and a touchdown. Hampton continues his tour on his rookie season, is having a really, really good stat line. He's gonna, if he keeps that up, he's gonna be one of the best rookie running backs in a long time. Finally, this is the stat I'm looking at this week, man. Chargers were all over Jaden Daniels in terms of pressure. 2 sacks for Teair Tart, maybe one of the players of the game. He completely obliterated that drive for the Commanders single-handedly. Khalil Mack got the sack. Thule got a sack. Very, very, very nice stat line for the Chargers this week. I think defense deserves a pretty big nod here. The Commanders are a really tough team. The Chargers held them to 19 points. That's not easy to do. And then Omarion Hampton looked really nice. So we forgot to do it last game too, but what would you give the game ball to in this game? I think I give it to Teair Tart, if I'm being honest. You know, Omarion Hampton did really well too. Justin Herbert had some hero moments, but Tart, man, dude, he set the tone. I like it a lot. You guys let me know who you're going to put as far as the game ball in the comment section, because, yeah, Sim Sundays, I feel like they're back. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been the Director. I'm going to go grab the link for this guy's channel, CB Gaming. Go tell him the Director sent you. Thank you for the information. It really, really did help. And we'll be back next week with a couple more games. We might fit in 3 games next week. Next week, you're definitely going to see the Dolphins and the Colts. We might try and sneak the Minnesota Vikings in there as well, but we'll have to wait and see. Well, guys, thank you so much. This has been the Director. Go say hi to this guy. We'll catch you next week. As always, bolt up, stay frosty, and get hyped for training camp, man. We got some cool times ahead for us. Guys, thank you so much. We'll catch you later.